All right. Well, do you think we can put up a bunch of runs like we did the past two games, or will we calm down some? Yeah. Well, let's find out. Hey, Amanda.
From
How are you doing?
Home Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Miami Marlins.
Oh, I'm okay.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All eyes on the Rays' best hitter coming into this.
I'm not sure if you know or not, but I've got an injured right knee that I had an MRI on last week, and I go to see the orthopedic specialist on Monday to go over what happens from here. So I may be on the way to having surgery for it. So, but I don't want to speculate too much. So.
On the hill here today, Yuri Perez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about to get started. Chandler Simpson digs in now. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
No. Nothing down here.
In the air, left field, Stowers on his way over. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get.
Doesn't mean we won't see it though, because I remember last year we had someone pass.
But he's just truly been having struggles
with
runners and
looks fine right now.
Season. And it can get in a guy's head when you're not coming through for the team. All of a sudden, you're gripping the bat so much tighter. You're sawdust I
can understand that. It's
long because you're not recognizing pitches
hard to breathe and.
Soon. With that said, he's got to find a way to slow the ball game down, just get the bat to the baseball and see if he can find a hole. That'll probably break him out.
That one misses. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
A little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Draws the walk there.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
One down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
I can't do my normal activities at work because of my knee now, and but at least they got me doing something where I'm inside for the entire time. So, like I said, right now I'm not seeing any smoke out there, but.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right
I'm sure it'll make its way down here.
If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Seems to be a yearly thing anymore.
Man at first, 1 away. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off.
Oh, I'm not going to blow the game out of proportion in the first inning today, it looks like.
Outside low, ball 1. Raleigh went deep in his most recent game. Hey! Aranda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over.
I put a 0 up in the first.
Now the Marlins will see what they
I
can
had
do.
a 0 put up against me in the first inning this time, compared to 8 runs 2 games ago and 7 runs in the game yesterday. So I've got a 0 now. So calm down.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Steven Matz. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Oh, I got a shiny. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and it's purple too.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2. He goes down looking. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Yeah, I said that was down.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges.
Only to have him swing badly at a pitch the next one.
That people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Tyler Stevenson, the next up for the Marlins.
He struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kyle.
But yeah, I
2 outs, bases empty.
just had a series against the Tigers last week and into earlier this week, so that would have probably driven you crazy with what I did to him.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer. Loud. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Zeros after one.
After one. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
Oh, sweet of
launched
you.
a homer in his most recent game.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
But yeah, I had a lot of high-scoring games in my series against the Tigers, so.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Well, they can definitely give teams fits sometimes.
Caminero with a homer in his last game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I think. Yeah, the series that they, in real life that they played, Detroit swept the Rays. So, yeah, go figure. It was, game 1 was 10-9, game 2 was 8-0, and then game 3 was 7-2. Detroit won all 3. So,
win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
So, they can give teams fits if they want.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach.
Hey,
Lots
Rexy.
of fastballs in for
Hey, look,
strikes.
there's no score after the first
They're
inning.
more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
I didn't,
See if you can go
right?
upstairs a little bit. Make
I
sure
didn't
you
put up a
miss
massive
up and
crooked
out of the
number.
zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. He did not go around. Hard hit right side. Over to Lowe. Rays retired in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yeah, and then I know we got a 4-game series in Boston that starts tomorrow with a doubleheader. So.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into scoring position.
Let me look here.
Maybe a chance
I know it'll be tomorrow because the only game today is the Mets and the Phillies.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jacob Marcy, the next up.
They're playing in Anaheim.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate.
Tomorrow.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Simpson takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
It's been such
What
a
the?
good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate.
What the heck was the umpire doing to the catcher?
Slow motion, and
Did you see that?
Speed.
Second inning here, no score. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner on at first with one gone. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one kicks away from the catcher, Edwards. Into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Man at second.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Well, not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Oh, 75. Almost half a season.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. One out, and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. And ball four, 2 aboard.
He's making things
wow, Steven
for
is
himself right now out there on the
still
mound.
struggling.
You know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. This one in the air, center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Otto Lopez, the next to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that one is inside. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. On the ground, right side. Lux throws to first in time. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by for a moment there. I'll do my best.
Stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Have a good one, Rexy.
Mullins in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That one the other way. And that's
there you go. Ball. Good job going the other way there.
First and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
These guys
Mullins is starting to turn it around here. So
velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jake Fraley now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson digs in now. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Okay.
And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Oh, don't. Let me be the one with the injured knee. Now, come on. Bad enough I got that. Well, guess what? I get to put in my...
So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pinch running here for the Rays.
Someone I just picked up from free agency today, so...
0-2 now. Runner on at third, one gone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch.
I've always liked him.
Another 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Digging in, Jonathan Aranda walked his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And then also I got Aranda back. I traded Yandy Diaz to the Diamondbacks, so for him.
Pitch gets away. No advance, though. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Edwards. And that's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
Okay. Here you go. Look at the last 2 games. You tell me that's not bad? And that last game against the Tigers, I was up 8-0 after 1, and then the one yesterday against the Marlins here, it was 7-0. So the starting pitcher both times didn't. Last game against the Tigers, we went a third of an inning, and the game yesterday here, the starting pitcher didn't even record an out. So.
Hey!
Ball, that's in.
And that one's a little bit low. Full count now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-0. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Ketel Marte.
He's been pitching well, but going through this
still having a little hard time seeing the ball here.
time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's outside.
That ball went out.
And now it's even 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Ketel Marte goes deep. His 27th home run of the season. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but
way up there too.
The sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now Cal Raleigh, and that one upstairs, ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
We got Marte's leading the league in home runs by a mile right now, so he's got 27. Raleigh, Lau, and Caminero all have 20 each.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Lau, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
3, 4, 5, 6 guys are all monster hitters right now.
For a strike.
Coming hours average is on its way up, but because it's in the mid, about 250, I think it was.
Raleigh
After yesterday.
First with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Marcy settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Outfield playing very
244.
deep,
So yeah,
not wanting anything over their heads.
Good approach right there.
Not terrible, but not great either. So
you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
I mean, he was around 230 a little bit ago.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now it's even up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is outside. That one hit to right. Hernandez should have this one.
Just missed that one.
Way down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Gavin.
Go ahead run on base. Gavin Lux next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
That's in for a strike at 95 and 1-1. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Andrew McCutchen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well.
Almost a
really
just
nice
missed.
appearance.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one's in there. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ground ball left side. Sanoha. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. All even at one apiece. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show.
Much closer game this time around right now, so.
Bottom 4. Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Thanks for stopping by.
Ripped left field, carrying well, but won't make it there after the bad jump. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And the 0-2. Now a blooper back behind short.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ground ball could be 2. Lux for 1. On to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
No problem there.
We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Marlins,
and there's a new arm on the mound to
58,
start the 5th. Cade Gibson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Leading off, Jake
for
Fraley.
Tampa Bay,
Popped
the right
out and
fielder,
foul ground
Jake
first time through.
Fraley.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter,
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Graham Ashcraft. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Bacher getting loose as well.
Pink shoes there.
Up the middle. Lopez throws to first in time.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Cadell Marte.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Wow.
Cade Gibson out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher.
I didn't even realize there was another bullpen.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Marlins,
for the Marlins, Late Bacher.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Big at bat coming up for Cadell Marte. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. But to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
Now the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the Rays take the lead. It's 3-1. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every
2 for
swing
3.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Yet another solid game for the top hitter in the league, Boog. Same consistency at the plate in this one that he's brought all season. You can see why he's on top.
Oh, 0-1 now. There's a strike. 95 of that one. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ball in. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Marcy on the move. And that is that. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1. The 1-0. Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Otto Lopez.
That's a ball.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Tyler Stevenson, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. A soaring shot to center. Home run number 10 of the year. And they take the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against it.
The lefty, the 1-0. Stowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I'm gonna have to start warming somebody up here.
The play for Miami, Jacob Marcy. up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So bases all loaded up. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. This to third, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and two now. Up the middle, and that chance handled. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so
come off
good in
here.
these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here's your 1. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
That's a really good take.
Sneaks through, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair.
I'm getting a taste of my own medicine here.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second.
That's enough out of you.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Matt Waldrop takes over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Fraley on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can get some of it back.
As they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rays 3. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Brandon Lau, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 8, Brandon Lau.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss. He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
I'm going to take this ad break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll pick up this at bat when the ads are done. Okay, we're back.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's a 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Rays down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air, out towards right center. Hernandez has a beat on it. One away. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
One out man at first, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Hey, Danny. I thought you might have been.
Ball.
Love you too.
Now,
I'm on the other end of things right now.
Years old now, and he was
actually trailing right now, but still got plenty of game left. So, plus I lost the guy to an injury, unfortunately. So.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through.
But I have a new guy in the lineup, so.
Take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here's Andrew McCutchen. Hey.
Which I picked him up from free agency, so.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Hey, Shuki.
Ball upstairs.
In the air to left center. Stowers under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Jake Fraley digs in now. 1 for 2. And ball 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. So the Rays strand a pair. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here in Miami, they put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Oh, you missed me catching a shiny pupitar earlier.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Dance that knuckleball right in there.
The right fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. In the air, right field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Miami down in order, but they still lead at 7-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Graham Ashcraft.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Chandler Simpson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hey!
Ball, that's inside. That's ball 2.
The 2-1. And
Ball,
there's a
that's
ball.
outside.
That's a strike. Simpson thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at first, nobody out. Jonathan Aranda will hit next.
Aranda.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender appears to be getting loose. Out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
I need to start working on taking it until I get a strike a little bit more here. Be a little bit more situational.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit.
Love him to get number 29 on the season and 200 for the career right here.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Marte with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
One-two now. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Simpson leads off first with one away. This looks like extra bases.
Yeah, that'll give me a run home.
Headed for the plate. He'll score. Now a 3-run game, 7-4.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Cal Raleigh next to hit for the Rays.
Yet another solid performance for the league leader in average, Boog. He has a unique confidence in the box right now.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up.
Damn there.
Gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. League leader heads back to the dugout. His average might drop a bit, but the rest of us will survive. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. And that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, that was the only game today. One that Yoko.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show.
I think Marte's got all 4 of those RBIs.
Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
Ball. Nope.
Here's a 2-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Making solid contact with that knuckleball.
That's too low. Full count now.
Yeah, it's Miami's area code.
Rip towards third. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one ripped, but foul.
He was all right. I did some errands this morning. I got myself food for a couple weeks and made car payment and then got the cats some food. So then I played some Uma Musume and then rested a little bit and then now I'm playing this.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Must have been busy, huh?
That's to third, Caminero. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3.
Nope, I hadn't come across her yet.
Nope. Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short, Marte. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Oh yeah, and that number 8 hitter is right. And I just picked him up today from free agency. I ended up losing Cedric Mullins to a knee injury. Fairly familiar.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Well, they didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Lux, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Lux not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he held up. 1-1 now.
That's a ball.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, number 2, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's McCutcheon.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
The pitch to McCutcheon. Just missed. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 0-2. Hard hit left side. Here's Edwards for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That was close.
Hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. And that close the inside corner. The Rays with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air, out towards left center, Lopez. Moving under the ball, and that's the 3rd out. So the Rays strand a pair, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready for the
frustration there.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Edwards wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Right through there for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit.
Lowe.
Edwards on at first, nobody out. This one in the air. Caminero. Now there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8,
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. And foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Sanoa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Otto Lopez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and
I got my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys coming up, so I got a good chance to get back into this thing.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Nardi.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Digging in, Jonathan Aranda.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
That's through there for a strike. Nardi goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Out to short, Lopez. Slings to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center.
Yeah, this one
settles under it.
looks like it's pretty much over here, unless I can rally with 2 outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and
win them all.
You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Well, let's see, I had 3 walks in there, so it wasn't too bad, but Now to see how bad Mullins' injury is. Yeah, it's not too bad. He'll be back in a couple of weeks, it looks like, so. I just put him on the 10-day for now. And unfortunately, I'm worried that right there is what I've got going on with my knee, so. So. But like I said, the meniscus isn't good either, so. Let's see, I need to bring somebody up from AAA. So. Yeah, let's bring up Richie. Alright. That's going to do it for me tonight. So, appreciate you hanging out, and I will finish this series up tomorrow evening. So, have a good night, and I'll see you again tomorrow.